Racer Moody started wrestling when he was a sophomore in high school. Now, he is a wrestling coach and social studies teacher at Kalani High School. He has been the head wrestling coach for Kalani since 2008.
All right, let's go. 1, 2, 3. I've always felt like an educator, whether that be in any sort of field. I'd say coaching is definitely more of my passion. I like working with students when it comes to wrestling especially.
Wrestling is a combat sport in which two people of the same gender and weight class use grappling techniques to pin each other to the ground.
My favorite part of wrestling, the constant struggle, the constant quest for improvement. Wrestling is one of those sports that no matter how long that you're doing it, you're always going to learn new stuff along the way. And I'm still finding it fun to get on the mat and try new stuff. That's always the fun part for me. You know, it's always new. Oh man, my first year of coaching, thrown into the fire, I guess you could say was a good analogy. So I'm jumping in to being a head coach for the first time. I didn't really even know how to teach the technique all that well. I really had to break down my own technique and figure out how students learn best. And I grew a lot from that first year.
Allows him to not bridge as hard. Try and bridge. Hard to bridge when your neck is crooked. You guys all see that?
As a coach, some of my biggest accomplishments are the kids that come in without any background in any sort of martial art or any sort of sports to begin with, and they give it a try, and you turn them into something that even they didn't think that they could be. And they come out of it with the perseverance, with the hard work, with the confidence to be able to tackle any task that's in front of them. Those are probably some of my biggest accomplishments, I would say.
Throughout his 11 years as head coach, Coach Racer trained 2 state champions and about 10 state placers.
There's no such thing as shortcuts. It's one-on-one. You know, you can't hide any faults. So you're constantly learning. If you're willing to listen to that criticism and learn from those mistakes and accept the fact that you're gonna keep making mistakes, you know, I think that goes a really long way. I really always try and tell all my wrestlers, it's not about wins and losses. And so I really encourage my kids to go out there, have fun, try new stuff, try and get better, try and see what works and what doesn't work, and just look for that constant improvement each time. Advice that I can give, get out there and try it. I give a lot more respect to the people that give an attempt and fail than the people that sit back and criticize the people that tried, you know? And I think that's where a lot of learning takes place.
Coach Racer continues to seek improvement in his wrestlers, not only in the sport, but in their lives beyond high school as well. This is Patricia Pahinog from Kalani High School for Hiki No.